Hi there, thank you for tuning into my first YouTube video. I've been saying I was going to do this for ages and I'm finally getting around to it. So here I am, and today we are talking about my 3-year lock anniversary. So happy to have made it. It's been quite a ride and I've learned so much along the way. So grab a snack, get comfortable and we'll dive right into it. I'm looking down here because my notes are here and I don't want to miss anything out. I started my locks back in March 30th, 2022. I remember writing down why I wanted locks, what the plan was. I thought about it for years and honestly I just thought they were really pretty, especially when I came across Microlocs and sister locks. I thought, wow, that's my dream. Beyond aesthetics, I also wanted a low maintenance style that was my natural hair, would allow me to grow my hair out long and healthy. I was natural beforehand. I've done the braids, I've tried being a blowout natural. In the UK, that was never going to happen, for me at least. I did clip-ins, I did tape-ins, I did micro-links, different textures, all of it. Just got to a point where I thought, I'm either going to go bold or I get locks, and you know, I felt like I'm grown enough now, I'll get some locks. So that's what I did. The initial plan was to have 350 locks, but I ended up with 286, so not too far off, and I'm actually really happy with the amount of locks I have. The front is all good, the back is a bit big, but also the back of my head is not my business. So whatever, either way I enjoy it. Another reason I decided to go with Microlocs was because as a free natural my hair wasn't super thick and I believed Microlocs would give me more volume and more versatility compared to traditional locks. So I started two-strand twists with a braided base and I wore my hair in wigs for 6 or so months. I'd retwist the locks when they unraveled. Still doing my weekly maintenance. After a while I decided to add in extensions. I just twisted some human hair into the twists and yeah, I wore them for about a year. I literally just added them for a bit of length. So year 2, not too much to report here. I do remember that I definitely solidified that I like doing my retwists every 4 to 6 weeks. I know when it's time to do my retwists because the hairs in between my locks start coming loose. And I really didn't need to do much else with my hair other than spray it with water. Wait, actually at the time I was using some lock spray, but I've switched over to some leave-in conditioner and water and my hair's been fine since I started doing that. As for oil, I just do my scalp when needed and my ends whenever I wash my hair. I did take my extensions out after about a year of having them in because they started to lock with my natural hair, which is something I didn't want. I felt properly locked after that, even though my ends still aren't locked and I don't intend for them to be at the moment. At the time I felt properly locked because yeah, it was all my hair. So year 3, things started getting a bit more interesting. I noticed significant growth and I started experimenting with different styles. I also began paying attention to how my locks reacted to different things like styling techniques, and I played a lot around with my hair. I had braids, I had extensions, so my curly ends, I just unraveled them, put some extensions in that. I tried doing boho braids. I haven't quite got the look I'm going for yet, but I'll get there eventually. Something I've been trying to do recently is to get the perfect curl to get my afro puff, and I've done that now. So one of the riskiest things I've done this year is dyeing my hair. I say dyeing, but I really did bleach it. I wasn't quite entirely sure how it would react. I did think that, you know, I've got these money pieces right here and they've held up really well over the 3 years. Even, I mean, I bleached them before I had my hair dyed. I bleached them before I got locks. So they've held up quite well for 3, maybe 4 years. So I thought if I can keep them healthy and attached to my head, why not just do the rest? So I ended up doing a bleach bath because the hair dye didn't take. I really like the colour I got. It goes well with my ends, with my super blonde ends. I'm debating whether or not I should do that with all of my ends, but we'll see how I feel. So I also did my first detox, which after doing it, I realised I should be doing them more often. I shouldn't wait 3 years to do a detox. I'll probably start doing them every 6 months because build-up is gross, let me tell you that. And yeah, I also trimmed my hair. That was a group effort between my sisters and I, but I didn't end up taking that much off, to be honest. All in all, I'm in love with the progress that I've made. I love how versatile they are. I love that I can just get up and go. And I also love how easy it is to look after my hair. I know that retying it, interlocking takes some time, but it's pretty much the same as if I sat down to do like a weave or braids. It's literally the same amount of time. No, it's less time, to be honest, because I don't have to pull the hair. Anyway, it's less time. It's just so much easier to look after my hair. And honestly, the only thing I regret is not starting sooner. But I am happy that I experimented with all the colours and cuts and different types of extensions before I did my locks. So I've kind of gotten that out of the way. All of them have their pros and cons, but thinking long term and kind of wanting to cut down on my getting ready time, yeah, locks were the way to go. So if you're thinking about getting locks or you've already started your own journey, just know that it's a beautiful and rewarding experience. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see anything else about my journey, or you want some tips and tricks on how to look after your own locks or how to start your own locks, let me know in the comments and I am more than happy to share with you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.